Thank you for being part of Class Online School. Remember, what we do in Class Online School is to educate, bring learning to your home, help you build your tutor you, make you want to be a better teenager who will transit into a better adult. Thank you for being here. Remember, we run the Nigerian curriculum from JS1 to SS3, and we have our sex education section, our counseling corner, and our business corner. Thank you for being part of our counseling section today. We're going to talk about the present and the absent dad. Are you a present dad? This episode is dedicated to all the wonderful fathers out there who have been present for their children, and for all the absentee fathers who want to be better fathers, who want to come on board and be a present dad. Thank you very much for being a wonderful dad. I'm going to dedicate this episode to all the wonderful fathers out there, and to my wonderful father, late Mr. Augustine. Essentially, thank you for being a wonderful father. Thank you for being a present father that has always there for your children. And so all of you who have a present dad, kudos to all of them. Tell them how special they are, why they are still with you, because they have been a guiding angel to you. So please give them a pat at the back and tell them they are wonderful fathers. Welcome on board. We're going to look at the present fathers and how they stand to be a guide to you as a child, and the positive effect it has on your development. And so if you are an absentee father, please learn from this and come on board and be a present father, because it has a great effect on your children. All right, so I'm going to talk about how the present father impacts on the children, and why it's important for the absentee father to come on board and be a present father. One, it helps build confidence in your children. If you are a present father, your children build confidence as they grow, because you are there to impart confidence in them. Your teaching, your leading, your guidance help to increase their self-esteem and help them to build confidence in what they do. You tell your child you can do better. The child is going to go ahead and do better. And so your advice, your fatherly role, your fatherly advice, your fatherly guidance is going to help them. Now, time you spend with your children. You spend time with your children. If you're a present father, you're going to spend time with your children. They wake up in the morning, you are going to be there for them. You're going to provide for them physically, spiritually, emotionally, and otherwise. You're going to make sure that you put them on the right track as you spend more time with them. Don't be a career father that will forget your home. Don't be a father that wakes up in the morning, your children are not up, and come back when they are asleep and never have time for them. Even if your job demands your time, always demand the time for your children. Always be a present father, so that you don't spend all your time looking for money, and at the end of the day, the children you want to take care of will go wayward, and that money you looked for, you will not be happy seeing how it has gone. Discipline with love and positive parenting. You know, our fathers have a way of disciplining us, and this discipline has a long way in restructuring who we are, in trying to build us up in a better way. The way your mother discipline is different from the way your father discipline. Mother's discipline comes with empathy, care, and patience. Fatherly discipline sometimes comes with tough guidance, pushing you ahead to be more creative, giving you critical thinking to discover yourself, making you know that you have to believe in yourself and be directional about who you are. And so the way your father communicates is not the same way your mother communicates. So fathers, be there to communicate effectively with your children, to be a present father. You be a role model for them. You be a role model for them. If you see a home that they're always fighting, watch, the child grows up and in his own home, there's going to be chaos if the child did not have a reset of mindset. So if you have set a good role model, your child is going to have a positive role model in his life. Like, he's going to act, mimic what you do. That's why we tell parents to behave the way you want your children to behave. If you don't want your children to lie, don't lie to them. They will learn it. And so fathers can be good role model for their children. You are your first. You are the first teacher of a child, be it a father or a mother. But right now we are concentrating on the father. We'll come to the present mother even, because career have taken a lot of our mothers off there. And so your child needs to learn from you. Are you a present father? Are you involved in your child's education? Are you involved in his extracurricular activity? Do you provide extra activities, extra learning? Do you read to your child? Do you do homeworks with your children? Do you see what they do in school? Or you just pay school fees and you don't know what they do in school? You don't teach them, you don't guide them. You don't guide them. Even if you are not too learned, ask them what they've learned in school and where they are finding it difficult. And you can find somebody who can put them through, but be involved. Be an involved dad. Teach them. You are their first teacher as a father. And then eat together as a family. This is something I love so much. At least one meal of the day. You don't have time in the morning, you don't have time in the afternoon. Don't you have time in the evening? Spend one meal with your children. At mealtime, children tend to pour their minds. They eat, they joke, they laugh, they tell you what is in their mind. You can get to reach their mind at mealtime. See their attitude, their reaction, their behavior. See the one you want to correct afterwards. See the one you want to praise. See the one you want to fine tune. See the one you want to restructure. Be a present father. Alright. Then the next one we're going to talk about is fathers have a way of earning their children's respect. I am not talking of that child that will come home and all the children are quaking. That's not the father I'm talking about. Show them love. Discipline them correctly. Let them earn your respect. Have the right to discipline your children. They will earn your respect if you do it in a loving way and in a constructive, corrective way. And that's what most of the present fathers do. Okay? Remember I told you that fathers communicate differently. Like, their communication is different from the way your mother communicates. Your mother can be full of empathy. Your father can be full of trying to restructure you, criticize you a little, restructure how you think, discipline you on the right way, make you to understand why you should do things, help you to understand the harsh reality of life, let you know that the life out there is not easy and that you need to readjust, you see. And then, good fathers prepares their children for the real world. You know how tough it is out there in the world, so you prepare your children to be tough with the world. You know, so, and it helps children to handle relationship well, especially the female folk. If their fathers are loving, caring, disciplined, set boundaries, it protects them. Yes, it protects them. You date your children. Take them on a date. Buy them gifts. Make them feel special. Your girl child will let the other opposite sex know that what are you giving to me that my father have not given to me? Or in generality, my parents have not given to me. Take care of your children. Financially, emotionally, spiritually, otherwise. It will help the child. to build their better self. Then adjust your engagement to be part of their life. Don't be too busy that at each time the child needs you, you are out there pursuing your career, looking for money. No, we didn't say don't look for money, but have time for your children. Adjust your schedule sometimes. We didn't say always, sometimes to fit their needs. And when you cannot, explain why you cannot. They will understand. Because you always want to fit in, you only want to be part of them. When you are not there, they will understand, oh, daddy is busy today. Oh, daddy could not make it. He said, I won't make it up to you. I'll make it up another time. And when you say so, do it. They will be happy when you are absent. So always be present with them. Include play and discipline. The present father include play and discipline. They are not always harsh, and they are not always playful. They mix both together. They put play together and discipline together. And when they put it together, it becomes effective adjustment for the child. So be a present father. To all the wonderful fathers out there, thank you for being present for your children. To those absentees, father, please come on board and be a present father. You will love it. You will like it. At the long run, you will love it. At the short run, you will think it's just an adventure that it's empty. No. In the long run, you will see that what you've planted is yielding good results. So be a present father. We love present fathers. And I know that a lot of fathers out there are present fathers. So kudos to all the present fathers. This episode is dedicated to you. We love you all and your wonderful fathers. Alright, so that is it for our counseling section today. We'll talk about other issues that is arising, because on Counseling Corners, we'll talk about issue arising in the society. We are finding out that there are a lot of absentees fathers. And so we deem it fit to take up this topic. Please be a present father, so that you can help your child. Let me run through some points that can help you be a present father. Spend time with your children, discipline with love and positive parenting, be a role model to your children, earn your children respect, be your child's teacher, eat together as a family, read to your child and supervise school activity, provide materially, provide physically, provide spiritually for your children, communicate differently with your children, help to build confidence in your children, make your children have good relationship with the opposite sex, adjust your involvement to include the need of your child, and then add play and discipline together to help your children build their tutu. Thank you for being part of our class. So that is the rundown of all that we've discussed. Hope you picked the summary. Thank you for being part of our class. I'll see you in our next episode.